From the home of the Mariners since 1999, there's a look at Safeco Field here in Seattle. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the San Francisco Giants and the Seattle Mariners. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show.
Jarrod Dyson.
Jarrod Dyson is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. One and two.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four seam it every once in a while. And when he does, you can forget it.
No offer that time, and it's back to 2-2 on the Giants right fielder. Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. And they challenge him upstairs as this is popped high in the air toward the left side of the infield. Oh, and he misses it. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word. Coming to the plate now, Denard Span. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
And taken in out there for the first out. So a definite RBI spot here. Runner at third, 1 away. And striding in, the speedy second baseman, Jose. Hernandez comes set. Here's the first pitch. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. A man at third with 1 away. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Brandon Belt gets his first shot now, trying to cash in with a runner at third and 2 gone.
Yeah, and all he needs to do here is find a hole anywhere.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a ball softly hit and fouled off to the left. Strike 1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Bounce to first. Taken in by Goldschmidt, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Leonis Martin comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Leonis Martin.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. To 2-2 now. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. Pagan comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. In now, Leon Landry, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Swing hard liner to left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Kyle Seager takes his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. He's set. Here it comes. Weak chopper up the line, but it's foul. Strike 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Tap fouled at home plate. And another foul ball. The 0-2 delivery. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone. David Peralta set to take his first cuts with a man at first and two away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pagan over to his left, and the inning is over. Connor Gillespie will lead things off here as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second.
Connor Gillespie.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Now to the plate, Lee. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Hernandez is ready. Here comes the first pitch. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball one. Swing and a liner. But this will be foul. No score here as we play inning number 2. Taken high and deep to right. Peralta going back at the track, the wall. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run.
Batting 7th, the catcher, number 55, Russell.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field as the Giants are staked to a 1-0 lead. Russell Martin stands in as he looks at ball one here. The Giants have struck first here. They lead at 1-0 as we play the second. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Hard liner toward short. Throw gets him. 2 down. Angel Pagan will get his first shot here, and you can see that average pushing 400 to this point in the season. Into the windup and the pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one.
Yeah, he wasn't showing bunt there, but even with 2 outs, you can't let your guard down defensively.
Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. This one softly hit and fouled off to the left, and that moves the count to 1-2 now. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Martin is under it, and that's the 3rd out. Paul Goldschmidt will lead things off here as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second.
Paul Goldschmidt.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. On the ground to the left side. Nunez scoops it up. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Ketel Marte will get his first opportunity now, and as you can see, he enters play with that average up near the 320 mark.
Well, for me, that's just really impressive for a guy his age. It's always exciting to see young players blossoming into stars right before your eyes.
And he couldn't lay off there as he offers it a pitch in the dirt, and the count comes even now at 1-1. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Line toward center field. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. Now at the plate, Danny Santana, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Decent numbers, but nothing amazing from the left side of the plate so far this season.
A changeup floats outside here for ball one. Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2. A foul tip right into the glove of Martin as he's able to hang onto it to record the strikeout. Yonhervis Solarte will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. On the move is Pagan. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Eduardo Nunez steps in here to start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Yeah, and you know he's the number 9 hitter, but you've got to go to the plate right now thinking like a leadoff guy. Just find a way to get on base and then give those 1, 2, 3 guys a chance to drive you in or do something.
Grounded back up the middle. Marte is up with it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Gerard Dyson, the hitter now. 0 for 1 on the day after reaching on an error.
Yeah, still looking for his first hit of the game.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And some problems defensively as they allow him to reach first safely. Denard Span stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Way late, and he's in there easily at second. 1 out and a runner on second base. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Sinking liner toward left, and this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game. Jose Altuve steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. 0-1 count and the pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Marte ranging into the outfield, and that retires the side. John Jaso will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Well, he hasn't played very well all season, and if you look at his last 10 games, he's only had 4 hits in those 10, so what's he doing to help?
And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Center fielder, number 12.
Leonis Martin will try it again. He flied out to start the home first.
Yeah, but it's still a pretty good leadoff at bat because he made him throw a lot of pitches.
0-1.
Now a slider from Kane. It gets him ahead. No balls and a strike. Maybe lucky to make contact there as this curveball's hit fouled off to the left-hand side. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will land foul. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Dyson's there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Leon Landry will dig in. He singled his first time around.
Leon Landry.
A big roundhouse curveball in there for strike 1.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, strike 2. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Kane into the windup. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a looper to left. Pagan is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Connor Gillespie is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Lifted the other way to left center. Santana giving chase, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he will make it there as he starts the fourth with a leadoff double. Stepping in, Lee. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Well, I think he proved that he can turn on a pretty good fastball and hit it out of the ballpark, so you need a different approach in this at-bat.
Smoke toward the hole. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
The catcher, number 55.
Russell Martin stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1.
Oh, he's got a legitimate gripe right there. I don't know about that one.
And there's a swing and a miss by Martin as he falls behind now 0-2. Slider, good two-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Fielded cleanly. The tag by Jaso's there, and he is out at home plate. Digging in the switch hitter, Angel Pagan. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is where he's so comfortable hitting righties so far this year really well, hitting over 300 on the year.
And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. That evens it up. 1-1. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. On the ground is short. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to Goldschmidt. A double play. Inning over. Leading off the inning, Kyle Seager, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Hit out towards second, and he's retired here, 1 away. Striding into the box, David Peralta. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Outside, 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. Lifted the other way out to left center. Span on the run. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Paul Goldschmidt stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Kane gets the sign. First pitch on the way. On the ground to third. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Eduardo Nunez heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
Hit high in the air down the right field line. After it is Peralta. Makes the play, 1 away. Gerard Dyson steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Hernandez into the windup. Here's the first pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single. So a runner on first with 1 out now, and standing fourth is the left-handed hitting Denard Span. Grounded to first. Fielded by Goldschmidt. The tag, and he is out. Throw to first, not in time, so they'll settle for 1 out. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And striding in, the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. First pitch on its way. Chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Chopped foul right at home plate. And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Ketel Marte comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Right back at it now is Kane as he gets ahead of his leadoff man here, 0-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And the pitch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Stepping up to the plate, Danny Santana. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometime.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit hard up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. Yangervis Solarte is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Grounded up the first baseline. Fielded cleanly by Belt. One there. On to Belt, and they turn the double play. That ends the inning. Brandon Belt will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances.
Number 9, Brandon Belt.
Now Hernandez will get back to work here as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Hernandez will do this himself, and that's the first out.
The designated hitter,
Connor Gillespie will dig in. He doubled his last time.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. In the air out to left. Santana moves over. 2 gone. Lee steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. Hernandez looks in. First pitch on its way. Ripped on the ground to first. Goldschmidt right there. Goldschmidt will take this to the bag himself, and with that the inning comes to a close. Leading off the inning, John Jaso, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on.
Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. Oh, and not a swing for the bubblegum card there. It's 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Again, he sends it out of play. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Span. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Leonis Martin will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Altuve has it. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
The batter, number 6,
Leon Landry will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. The 0-1. On the ground to the right side. Altuve fields it cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So a big moment here, and standing in, Kyle Seager. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1.
You know, sometimes guys get caught up in thinking about being the big hero. The key here, though, is just keep it simple. See the ball, hit the ball. Usually the best results come with that mindset.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here.
The right fielder, number 6.
A 2-run home run off the bat of Kyle Seager. 8th home run on the season for him as the Mariners have come back to tie things at 2. David Peralta stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0 down the first baseline. And a heck of an effort over there at first, but it'll be for naught as this is a foul ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. A shot down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Good battle. Count remains full. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Nunez is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Welcome back to Safeco Field here in Seattle. All tied at 2 apiece as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's have a look at our game summary through the first 6. Russell Martin is set to get us started for the late innings of this one. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Hernandez gets the sign. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
He's done a really good job of kind of getting ahead of hitters here by throwing first pitch strikes to 70% of the batters he's faced, and that's why he's doing so well.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. And a swing and a miss from Martin as he'll retreat to the dugout is out number 1. Angel Pagan will dig in. He's flown out and hit into a double play in 2 trips. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. That's on the corner to put him behind now, 1-2.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Now batting,
Eduardo Nunez stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game. Running hard, he's digging for second. Around second, he'll try for third. The relay throw, and he's in at third base safely, so the go-ahead run is right there with two gone. Gerard Dyson will get a chance now as he hopes to cash in.
Well, the inning didn't look like it was going anywhere with those two quick outs, but then all of a sudden, now the pressure's on here with a runner down at third.
Out in front of it, strike one. And it's quickly 0-2. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with two down. Hit down the third baseline. Backhanded. And they'll escape danger here after the two-out triple as the inning is over.
The traditional seventh-inning stretch.
Paul Goldschmidt will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his two trips so far.
Yeah, just sort of rolling over on it, guys. See if he can make a small adjustment and get through one here.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. 2-0. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now.
And he knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. And not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
The batter number 4,
Ketel Marte will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. Here comes the first pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And they keep rolling here. They're runners at the corners with still nobody out.
now batting.
Danny Santana will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around.
Your attention, please. Now
New
pitching
pitcher
for
set to
San
take over
Francisco.
now. It's the right-hander
Number
Sergio
54,
Romo that gets the call.
Sergio Romo.
Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both the left-hander and a right-hander get loose. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Played on the backhand. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score. Yangervis Solarte comes forward to bat again. He was the victim of a double play last time around.
Well, 2 outs here, so not going to happen again at least.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. 3 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Seattle. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. To short, hit hard. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the 3rd out of the inning. Denard Span comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
Hit hard to short. Marte on the grass. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
Jose Altuve will stand in now. He's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
Hit in the air out to center field. Martin posts under it, 2 down. Brandon Belt will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far.
Well, guys, it just hasn't been his day. You know, sometimes cleanup hitters are sort of all-or-nothing type hitters. But, hey, he's still got a chance to make an impact on this game right now.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And a front foot curveball here that misses down and in for ball 2. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. Solarte bare hands it. He beat it out.
Oh, man, that would have been awesome.
Exceptional effort out there, but that base hit puts the potential tying run at first. Connor Gillespie is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Seager in foul ground, and that ends the inning. John Jaso digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
Catcher. Your attention, please. Now
new pitcher coming on, and it's the veteran lefty Javier Lopez.
Javier Lopez.
Danny Valencia is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. And a ball, 1-0. This one's blooped out toward right center field. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning. Leonis Martin gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Trying to move the runner into scoring position here, but this is a foul ball. Sacrifice situation here, and the manager wisely brings his third baseman in to try and cut down the lead runner if it comes his way. Tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. And here's a ball hit in the air. Under it is Altuve, and he's got it for the first out. Now batting, Leon Landry. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, ground out last time, but you know, with his speed, that's kind of a big part of the way he plays the game. Put the ball on the ground and force the defense to make a clean, quick play on him, because if they don't, it's safe.
Craig Gentry will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with the runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Now pitching for San Francisco.
So a new pitcher set to come on now, and we'll get an appearance from the hard-throwing right-hander Santiago Casilla. Looked like he was swinging no matter what that time as he goes way out of the zone at that offering. It's 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Casillas ready. They'll try to put him away here on 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Ready to take his hacks again, Kyle Seager, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Well, he hit a 2-strike changeup, so let's see if they attack him a little bit differently if they get him to 2 strikes again.
Your attention, please. Now
so with a lefty waiting, they'll go to a lefty of their own out of the bullpen here. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants' bullpen. Here's the first pitch to him. Right there for strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Striding in to start the 9th, Lee, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Charlie Furbush will come on now, hoping to wrap this one up here in the top of the 9th.
Charlie Furbush. This change for the Mariners. Now catching, number 30.
Number 5 will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 5.
Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Two and two.
This is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
And that'll be a base hit, so he delivers off the bench to get things started here in the 9th. Russell Martin comes to the plate now with the tying run at first, so he'll be looking to drive a ball into the gap here. Ryan Cook will get the assignment on the mound here as he'll enter with the runner at first and nobody out.
Ryan Cook.
Sierra will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. Again to first, but he's back in safely. Nobody out, runner on first. And he'll try to bunt that man to second, but this one kicks foul. trying to move the runner into scoring position here, but this is a foul ball. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Angel Pagan. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Just keep that line moving. Do something productive and give the next guy a chance as well.
Runner at first here, one man out. Liner towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman. Back to first. It's a double play right when he needed it, and this ball game is over.
Our final line score tonight.
From the city by the bay, AT&T Park on a Thursday night. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the San Francisco Giants. Which of these two will prevail? Next on the
Leading
show.
off for the Angels, center fielder number 8, Gerardo.
Gerardo Parra is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. The windup and a 1-0 pitch. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Span giving chase. He can't get there as it falls in. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Ichiro Suzuki is in now, looking to get something to the right side with that leadoff man at second to start the ball game.
Yeah, it's really important to have a productive at-bat right here. You know, it's such a big deal to jump on a team early, especially when you're on the road.
Look out, 2-0 now.
And we'll see him work both sides of the plate with the curveball going forward. You know, maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around.
Oh, that one got the pitcher unable to recover. He's safe at first, and now the attention turns back to the guy on the mound. Throw gets him, so they are able to get an out on an unusual play, and hopefully the pitcher's okay. First offering on its way. Bryce Harper comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. A strike, and it's 2-1. Runner at first here, one man out. To 2-2 now. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Chris Davis set to take his first cuts with a man at first and two away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
A runner on first with two away. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
Yeah, you wonder if we're going to be seeing that high strike. That one looked to be above the letters, but not so in the eyes of the home plate umpire.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. This is line to left. Pagan is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Gerard Dyson comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, Gerard Dyson.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. This one's flared out toward left. Ichiro on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Settling in now, Denard Span. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike.
A little bit of hang time there to that curveball. I don't think that's exactly where he's going to want to throw that pitch going forward. It worked out right there, but he better find a little extra snap on that pitch in the future.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. And that is swung on and missed by Span as he set down for the second out. Jose Altuve gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are two away here in the opening frame. Now a curveball that misses high and away to start him out. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
It doesn't look like the nerves are getting to him so far. He looks pretty good out there.
Hit hard on the ground to second. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. Jonathan Scope will lead things off here, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second.
Jonathan Scope.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Whether you like it or not, now that you've seen what the strike zone's going to be like, you're going to have to make an adjustment.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Grounded to third. Nunez comes up with it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Into the box, Ray Navarro, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Decent numbers, but nothing amazing from the left side of the plate so far this season.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Andrelton Simmons will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, man. Jose Lobaton will dig in now. He's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play.
Well, right now he's in the prime of his career, so these are the years you'd really expect to see the best of what a guy's going to have to offer.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Down 0-2 after 2 great sliders. He's got his work cut out for him now.
Good arm action there, but this one misses, and it's a ball and 2 strikes. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Good changeup in the dirt, strike 3. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Brandon Belt strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
First baseman, Brandon.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
I think he was trying to get that slider in on his hands, but I don't think he meant for it to get in that far. I think he just released it a little too late.
Moving under it, Parra makes the play, 1 away. Lee will stand in now, just a few ticks shy of the 300 mark for the season. Cole into the windup. First pitch on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there, 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Bottom of the second here with no score. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Russell Martin will stand in, hoping to perhaps pick up a base hit so he can climb over that Mendoza line.
Well, you kind of just take his batting average with a grain of salt because you know he's never been known as one of those good major league hitters.
The 1-0 delivery. That's wide, 2-0.
A couple of tight pitches here to start this at bat. You can't really say you're getting squeezed, but he's not really getting any help either.
And he gets the slider over here. It's 2-1 now. He gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2. Over to first, Cole, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Runner goes for second. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Angel Pagan will stand in, and look at that average. Up over 370 to start the ball game.
Well, when you look at what this guy's done so far, Matty, he leads this ball club in average.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Garrett Cole set to lead off the third. 9-1-2 due up.
Well, you know it's always a tough inning when your pitcher leads off for you because most of the time the guys just flat out can't hit. But who knows? Maybe he can get something started here and help himself out.
Sent on the ground out to second. Altuve has it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Gerardo Parra will stand in. He doubled to open up the ball game.
And it was a nice at-bat, too, Matty. He looked really, really comfortable up there.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0. Third inning, no score to this point. 3-0 now. At the very least, he certainly established the inside part of the plate.
Yeah, but it's not going to do him a whole lot of good if none of those can find the strike zone.
And Belt will just take this one over himself for the out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in steps the dangerous Ichiro. Here's the first pitch to him. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get down in front of Pagan for a base hit. So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper from the stretch. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, this is a good fastball spot for him now, and keep in mind, he's got a big hole on that right side of the infield.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Eduardo Nunez digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning. The pitcher, Kyle Zimmer, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here.
Textbook sack situation here, guys.
And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. The underhand flip will be in time to record the first out, but meanwhile that moves a runner into scoring position now with 1 away. Coming to the plate now.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Ichiro. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Into the box now, Denard Span. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. Around third and being waved on home. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Stepping in, Jose Altuve. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, ground out last time, but you know with his speed, that's kind of a big part of the way he plays the game. Put the ball on the ground and force the defense to make a clean, quick play on him, because if they don't, he's safe.
Grounded down the third baseline. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
The first baseman,
Brandon Belt is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. Full sets. Here's the first pitch. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. Great call that time as they caught him thinking fastball. It's 2-1. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
Oh, with every pitch it misses, he just keeps digging himself a deeper and deeper hole.
Here's a swing and a miss at the off-speed pitch. It's a full count now, 3-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Chris Davis is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth. Jonathan Scope stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. That evens it up, 1-1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes. And the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Now batting,
Ray Navarro is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting. And you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Chopped foul right at home plate. 2 out, nobody on. Got him swinging in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Lee is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Lifted the other way to left center. Hara giving chase. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away. Russell Martin comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Striding into the box, Angel Pagan. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Angel Pagan.
And this one gets away. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Has to be thinking strikeout here. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Eduardo Nunez strides in after getting a base hit and later scoring the first time around.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. This is in the air out to right field. Harper has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Andrelton Simmons heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Gone on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Ready now, Jose Lobaton. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Into the windup and the pitch. Now this ball is popped up behind the plate for Martin. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Garrett Cole stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Into the seats, 0-1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And here's a ball hit in the air. Altuve ranging into the outfield. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double. Gerardo Parra will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double.
And this is really where you earn your money. Runner on second, 2 outs. Let's see what he can do here.
Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. That's inside. 2-0. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. Ichiro Suzuki digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single. So striding in, Bryce Harper, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run.
Up next for the Angels, first baseman.
So he promptly unloads the bases with that one, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far, and it'll leapfrog him out in front to a 4-2 lead. Jonathan Scope will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Belt near the first base bag, and no one will get this one. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Kyle Zimmer comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
And you know, guys, it's never fun to have your pitcher leading off an inning for you in this situation. But, hey, who knows? Maybe you'll get lucky.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. Swing and a miss at the bender, and it's even at 1-1.
Yeah, just really jumping out at that last pitch. He had him thinking fastball, maybe even slider.
Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Gerard Dyson will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting the line drive right back up the middle.
Cole gets the sign. 0-1 pitch on its way. Pulled toward right center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The center fielder.
Denard Span steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. And he falls behind 0-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Ray Navarro makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Third baseman.
First pitch on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And that's lifted the other way out to left. In there, a base hit. Andrelton Simmons will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants' bullpen. Here comes the first pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 2-0 now.
Yeah, he's still sticking with that fastball, but you start to get the sense that it's flattening out just a little bit. That could be a warning sign.
Span is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Jose Lobaton will stand in. He struck out and popped out in 2 trips.
Well, not a great start at the plate. We'll see if he can get something to drive right here.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Garrett Cole steps in here. He'll look to keep it going after hitting a double and scoring a run last time up.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Pagan has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Leading off the inning, Jose Altuve, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Jose Altuve.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Scope has it and reined in 1 away. Brandon Belt will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Reaches out, but he can't get it. It's 0-1.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. Getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
The tag, and he is out. Lee will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Cole has his target. Here comes the first pitch. That's to first. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Back here in San Francisco, the Angels are out on top in this one as we get caught up on our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Gerardo Parra is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Left fielder.
So one away now for the Angels in the 7th, and in steps the dangerous Ichiro. Derek Law will come on and pitch here with one gone in the top of the 7th. And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ground ball right side. Belt has it, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are two away now. Bryce Harper is into the box now. He hit one over the wall back in the 5th. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Living a little dangerously here.
Yeah, you don't have to go looking for trouble. The trouble will find you if you're putting pitches there.
7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Russell Martin will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. Cole's ready. First pitch on the way. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one.
And he's just running right through these guys. Absolutely worn them down.
But therefore it is Davis. He spears it for the first out. Angel Pagan ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yeah, and they fanned him on a fastball last time, so let's see if they come at him with the hard stuff again.
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. Eduardo Nunez will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
You know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Derek Law will come on, and as he's newly entered into the ballgame, he'll get his first plate appearance now here in inning number 7. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. 2-1, here it is. Nipped the corner. 2-2. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Chris Davis, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. On to the 8th here as a slider is taken to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Span looks up. Gone!
The batter, number 9.
It's a solo home run for Chris Davis. Number 11 for him on the season. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game. Jonathan Scope stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. He pops up the changeup, heading out towards shallow right. Altuve is there for it. 1 out. Ray Navarro digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. Bounced slowly back toward the mound. On to first, and there were 2 down. Andrelton Simmons will stand in now. 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch so far. Hit on the ground to short. Lee is up with it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Gerard Dyson digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
Jose Alvarez is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Jose Alvarez.
Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. And he'll step off and try again. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
And he's always so tough on left-handed hitters. That slider is just so difficult to pick up.
And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. And he'll manage to fight this one foul over near the left-hand side, and that'll keep the count steady at 0-2. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1. Denard Span gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Number 5 will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Down the third baseline. And that's through for a hit. Jose Altuve will step in. A ground-out victim as last time.
And now with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Yimi Garcia is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch.
Number 63.
Matt Duffy will also come on now as he'll move into the pitch.
Now playing.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. 1 there on to first, and how about that for an entrance? 1 pitch, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Jose Lobaton, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. First delivery to him on the way. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game.
Third baseman, Matt Duffy.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Chop foul at the plate. Strike 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Hit on the ground to third. Nunez fields it cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down. Gerardo Parra gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. To first. Belt will take this one himself, and that ends the inning. Striding in to start the 9th, Brandon Belt, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And so far in this ballgame,
He's set. Here it comes. In there at the knees. Strike 1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Lee will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Credit where credit's due. This guy's done a good job out of the bullpen.
No question. He's been able to hold that lead, and these guys really haven't threatened him at all.
Skied into straightaway right. Harper on the run. 2 gone. Russell Martin makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
That's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
2 tough sliders there back-to-back, and he couldn't get him to bite on either. Now he might have to change tack here, down 2-0.
And this pitch is taken by Martin as it misses for ball 4. Angel Pagan will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk.
Yeah, nothing going on earlier in this inning, but a chance to make some noise right here. Those kind of walks often see.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the ball. From the stretch. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he will make the catch to end it. And the Angels make it 6 straight victories now as this one is over. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.